go see Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I think you'll enjoy it. I did. All right, so the next film that we saw, and you guys will have to tell me what happened to Cameron Diaz's sex tape. The movie came in 4th place when I think they wanted to come in first. You know how that is. People do want to make money when they put out these big budget, well, I don't know if it was considered a big budget, but most people do want to make money regardless, right? So I don't know what happened to sex tape. I thought it was funny. I saw it. Cameron Diaz is still beautiful. I don't know if that was because she's getting older that no one went to see it. Now I'm thinking that there's got to be 3 reasons, but you guys let me know what's going on with it. Well, I don't know. The news programs, the online blogs, it was highly publicized that Cameron Diaz was going to show her you know what, because it was going to be a news scene, and that's why the movie was entitled Sex Tape. And on all of the shows, they kept talking about her showing her you know what. All right, so, she showed her new, she showed everything, not everything, but she showed the you know what that she said she was going to show. But it came in 4th place behind number 1, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, number 2, The Purge, Anarchy, which, by the way, kudos to that movie because a husband and wife worked on it. It's become a cult classic. They made it with little or no money, and they're making like hundreds of millions of dollars. So you must give them a lot of credit for that. Okay, and then 4th place was, 3rd place was Planes, Fire, and Rescue. And the 4th place was Sex Tapes. So I just can't believe it. I said, came in 4th. I don't know why. But you guys tell me what you think went wrong. You leave it in the comments. I think Cameron Diaz is still beautiful. But number 1, I don't know. Maybe you guys felt she was too old. Maybe you felt at 40 years old she shouldn't be doing that. I don't know. Okay, number 2, do you think that the marketing of this film was sufficient? Do you feel, is it possible that the Cameron Diaz fans didn't know about the film Sex Tape? Or could the fan base be rejecting Jason Segel, who played her husband, because the film was about a husband and wife having trouble having sex? They wanted to try to get aroused again, and this was their way of doing it by having a sex tape. All right. Number 3, the most important consideration, we live in the age of YouTube, of everybody has a phone with a camera. Most people have cameras at their house, and many people have their own sex tapes. Okay, so is it very possible that people had their own sex tapes, little private porn stash? They feel like they didn't want to pay to see the sex tape movie because they have the real McCoy, their real stuff is at home, and maybe they didn't want to do that because they knew on the movies it's going to be watered down. It can't be like a real sex tape that you see, like let's say on the internet. You got millions of sites. And yeah, it's not going to be like that now. Cameron Diaz and Jason Segel, maybe you guys felt that they, didn't have enough chemistry. I don't know. You guys tell me the reason why you felt that it didn't work. This married couple was trying to retrieve this tape that they didn't mean to go public, and it's all about that. The hilarity ensues. There's some inquisitive banter between the couple and their friends, played by Ellie Kemper, who steals the scene. She's very funny. She's a beautiful girl. She's the redhead. She's talented. She's gorgeous. And her comic timing is priceless. All right. And then Rob Lowe is fantastic, too. He plays a supporting role as a wealthy boss with a dark side. He has this freaky dark side and everything, Jack Black comes into the movie, and he basically appears as if he's in a Saturday Night Live skit. So I don't know. I love Jack Black, but I'm just saying, when you see him, he's going to take you kind of out of the moment, too. But it was a good movie. I chuckled. I laughed. So 5 being the best, 1 being the worst. Sex Tape easily comes at a 3. It was funny. All right, but you guys tell me what happened, why you think it didn't come in number 1. Okay? All right, so, and lastly, I did see Begin Again. That's a romantic movie.